football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Plumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
But I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He'll throw it now. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the run, it's Russell. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Russell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Harris. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Sticking with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
That's reeled in. It's Marshall. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Russell. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB decides to keep it here. Finding some room at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Slides a quick throw. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Breaks an open space. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this guy's running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
You set it down for the offense. 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's hit as he throws it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out of the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about is great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
So they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The receiver grabs it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense retakes the field here. So if we're trying to make a play but put too much on the throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Using his legs, it's Russell. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan offense back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch them off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing kick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff. It's Russell. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made over the middle. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Going to try to use his legs here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. He's got the first down and more. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback and this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards, just not quite enough for the first down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on fourth down.
The sure hands. It's Russell. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Washington offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Second down coming up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. A quick juke. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. He's got the first and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.